Hello traders and welcome to Forex Friday. It's 21st of July 2017 and it's still Norpan here, founder of Master Markets, Traders Conference and the Traders Open Day. So today is Forex Friday and today is the day where we cover one topic as usual and we do a trade reconcile. Today's topic, what I wanted to really share with you traders is on trading psychology. Trading psychology. Okay. And on that basic point, I just wanted to cover one point on trading psychology on discipline. On discipline. You see, based on this trade, that actually happened on the dollar Swiss over here. As you can see, we were actually on this trade as of the low of this bar. We took the low of that bar basically and we were shorting this particular trade, as you can see in terms of even the account statements. Now, I'll show that to you in a while what really happened with that trade. Now, before that, so you can see that we had an entry to go short over here, and our stop loss was just at the high of that bar, and we went in short on that particular trade. So let me just show you on the account history. You can see over here 96.26 is where we got in. Okay, so 96.26 over here, and of course our stop loss was then trailed. Also, I'll tell you what happened really. And the next thing then what happened is that it all went in our favor, and that was the day when there was an insider bar. So imagine that right now we've got in to that point over there with our current trade. Now, in terms of as we were there, it's really good in well running in our favor, but of course the first point is it's all unrealized profits. Unrealized profits. The money is not yours yet, traders. So always I say only keep focusing on your risk management. The only thing you should be focusing on is your risk management. Okay. So at this particular point, of course, some of you might be thinking that, hey, hang on a minute, why would I want to give up all my profits, unrealized profits, and maybe what happens if it just goes up all the way and even takes out our stop loss, which was actually here. Our TSL1, our trading stop loss 1 was on the top of this bar over here. So let me just minus that away. Okay, good. So as you're looking at all of that and thinking of all of that, all right, so I need to minimize my risk. So then you're looking on the 4 hours. So on that day, what was really happening, traders, was we were having this very massive green bar, which was aggressively going to the high in real time. Imagine if you're watching that in real time. Okay, of course you'll be thinking, oh my God, really do I want to give up all my unrealized profits as such? So how, at that particular point, when it's all going against you, how do you remain in discipline? Of course, us, because we're thinking in terms of risk, we did actually trail our stop loss, which is actually not according to my plan. And it happens, hey, you know what, we're human beings as well. And for professional traders like us, it happens once in a while too. Okay, sometimes, you know, our ego gets in the way and we want to beat the system rules that we have drafted out of statistical validation as well. And then we overwrite that, and then we did do what we did is that we trailed our stop loss to the low of this bar so that we would not get a loss and we will come out as just break even. And that's what we had over here. As you can see the very small break even over there at 96.24. So I got out of that, and of course you can see what then happened after that is basically the trade went up all the way and then it reversed all the way down, and today it actually hit the target. Okay, so coming back to our topic of how do you remain in discipline? Okay, what I want to give you is 3 points. 3 points to remain in discipline. Okay, the first thing traders, when subjective scientists, that means those who study the physiological inner being, the inner engineering, the inner instruments within us, not the outer physical ones. So when they study the inner engineering of us, what they realize is that the first thing first, is our personalities can be divided into four personalities, which is what we talk about at Traders Basecamp as well. So the first one is called physical. To remain in discipline, traders, you need discipline over your physical personality as well. So that means you need to go to bed at a certain time so that the next day when you wake up, you are aware and you're fresh, and in terms of what the food you eat, so that your mind doesn't get dull and it's at high peak state, okay, high awareness state, and your body is not tired, okay, is awake and aware, okay. That's what we need to do, and we need to keep continuously in exercise routine as well. So how do you do that? That's what I'm telling you. So you need to look after the body in terms of exercise, in terms of food, and your sleeping hours as well, okay, your sleeping hours as well, what time you're sleeping and all that, because the last thing you want to do, traders, especially us as traders, we don't want to just have 3 hours just to sleep and then just wake up the next day to trade, okay. We don't want that, all right. That's not the last thing we want, because our mind needs to be at peak performance state. Right, the next one what we need is the emotional personality. Emotions, okay, emotions, all right, which is the emotional personality. Now, the emotions, traders, got to be stable. It cannot be fluctuating from here to there, especially towards fear and greed. It can't be. How do you make it stable? The emotion of all emotions, the mother of all emotions, is love. Okay, love. Love for what? Love for what, traders? Love for what? Love for your higher ideal in life, higher vision. What is the bigger purpose for you to be so involved and passionate about trading? What is the bigger purpose? Is what you got to ask yourself. Is it towards funding, let's say, another 100 families who are starving for the month? Is it towards building an orphanage? Or is it just so that your kids can go to a better, bigger, good education? This is what you got to ask yourself. What is the deeper purpose for what you're trading? And usually, what we tell all our traders and Make It Happen workshop as well is what we tell them is, once you got your higher purpose really crystal clear, just print it out, put some photos in, print it out, and paste it in front of your trading screen so that you see it. Okay, because for me, whenever I'm trading, I always have it next to me, and I'm always remembering what is my bigger purpose for trading. Okay, this will really help you remain in love for your higher vision, which will then help you conquer all the fear, the greed, and the challenges that you get. It will help you keep in discipline. The last one, traders, is so important as well. Not only is it important just to keep your emotions in under stable condition, but your intellect your intellectual personality must be fed with the right knowledge. And the sad thing is, 98%, over the 20,000 traders that we have trained and mentored and have met as well all over the world, the issue what they're having is that there's a big gap in knowledge that they're having. Okay, they do not firstly have statistically validated parameters. Statistically validated can only come from research on the market, and the research on the market has got to be done on a systematic, step-by-step methodological process. Okay, and the most important thing for that, you got to ask the right questions. Sad enough, in the last Trader Social that we did, when we actually even asked people, do you even do research? All of them unanimously said no. And not only that, most traders don't even know about even doing research in the markets. Secondly, they don't even know how to ask the right questions to conduct the research. Not only do they know that research is important, but they do not also know how to ask the right questions to conduct the research. Now that, traders, is quite sad, because what will happen out of that? You'll be spending in front of the screen for 10 years and still not get anywhere, because we've had traders who come to Traders Basecamp and they've told us that, you know what, Tiru and Rishi, we've been trading for 10 years and still not made a single penny, and thank God we came here, because you guys are helping us reshape our mindset and putting our habits in the right place, okay, getting our habits in shape, okay, for success. Right, so that's the third thing that you do need, okay? So physical, personality, awake and aware, to exercise, food and sleeping, emotionally stable, and finally your intellectual personality. From the right knowledge, true statistical validated parameters which got to be derived from a good process-based research. All right, that's why it Master the Markets over here. We got a research team who are now, and we've coupled with an in-house programmer as well, which actually handles to help us achieve the statistical validated parameters that puts us the edge with us, that keeps us sustaining through the market conditions and make our equity curve positive. Okay, great. So that's to do with discipline. So those are the 3 points. Just to recap: physical, emotional, intellectual. All right. When those 3 personalities are mastered, then you get into the field of unconscious competence. Okay. Some people call it the spiritual personality. Some people call it the field of consciousness. One of the best books ever written on that is called Trading in the Zone. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. All right. We talk a lot about this at Traders Basecamp. Right, traders, right. So that's to do with our one topic for today, which is trading, psychology, and discipline. Now, going on to our trade reconcile. Trade reconcile for today. So let me just take a look. We start off with morning glory. Morning glory. This week, what did we achieve? So let's see. So today we took a system trade. We didn't really take it on the live trade over here. What we actually did over here today, we actually entered live on the close as it had fulfilled some parameters, but it was a mismatch trade. It was a mismatch trade. So risk management, half the risk. Not only that, our targets were much more tighter as well. 13018 nicely clipped the target and then it reversed, as you can see on the charts at the moment. Okay, over here nicely clipped our target here 318 and then it reversed. All right, so that's what we have in terms of morning glory for today. So in terms of for the week, we did take a bit of a hit on the 19th of July on the outsider bar reversal. So in terms of that, overall we have minus 32 pips, minus 32 pips for morning glory. Okay, minus 32 pips for morning glory. Great. So we got that for morning glory. The next one is smart money. Smart money. So smart money, what we got over here in terms of elite journal, dollar Swiss at 0.75% risk on a system-based trade. If we had followed accordingly to the system-based rules, we would have got 139 pips. 139 pips, okay? 139 pips in terms of the system. Right, so that's on the system-based smart money. But dollar Swiss, do remember, but we didn't really actually get out over here. We actually on our live trade, we got our break even only for like 2 or 3 pips profit. Okay, so that's to do in terms of dollar Swiss. On our LTM advanced strategies, what we have over here, liftoff. No trades at all for this week. No trade reconcile there. Dynamic breakout. We did take a trade 18th of July. We had a small loss, so we have 50 pips of loss over here is what we had. In terms of PTP and money bars, PTP money bars, no trades at all for this week. So when we look at our trade reconcile, so let me just write it all down over here for you. Morning glory, minus 32 pips, Now, smart money is plus 139 is what we have. And in terms of liftoff, no trades. PTP, no trades. Money bar, no trades. So liftoff, PTP, and basically your money bars, no trades at all. And finally, what we got is basically our dynamic breakout trade. Our dynamic breakout trade with minus 50 pips. Okay, so when we add up all of that together, we got a plus 57 pips. 57 pips, which at 10 pounds a pip, that is 570 pounds for the week, traders. 570 pounds for the week. Okay, So that's our trade reconcile over there for the week, and that is Forex Friday. We believe that you've got some really immense value. Do really definitely think about trading psychology, and discipline is so critical. And also look at your own trades and see how well you have fared for the week as well. Till the next time, traders, as we always say, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.